All right, what's up, everybody? We're here with my man, good friend, Buttendz Ambassador Kasen Beitz, my man Beitzy 91, jumping on the channel today. What's up, Beitzy? How you doing, man?
Good, you?
I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks a lot for coming on the little Zoom session here for YouTube. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, cool, dude. Just wanted to talk to you and see how things were going up north, man. Why don't you tell everybody real quick that's watching who you are, where you're from, and what team you're playing for, a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kasen Beitz. I'm 13 years old. I play for the Grey Bruce Highlanders AAA, and yeah.
Cool, man. What's it like right now with hockey up there? And you said Grayson? What's the team name? Grayson?
No, Grey Bruce.
Oh, Grey Bruce. So tell everybody what it's like playing right now for Grey Bruce up north.
It's a lot different than the past years because of COVID, obviously. 2 practices a week with them, 3-on-3 amongst ourselves. So it was originally just our age group and the year older, like divided into 4 teams, and now it's a lot of the year olders have moved up, and there's a couple left, and now it's all year youngers and some 2-year youngers.
Yeah.
So it's different, but
they're combining everybody, like all the kids into one area, or what are they doing?
All the kids for the So there's three like how do I put this? So with the Grey Bruce Highlanders organization, they put 3 groups, like different ages, and then put 4 teams for each group, and then each group for 4 teams plays among themselves. So just little 3-on-3. So it's not against like other teams like we typically play, because we're like in like the best area in Ontario right now. Yeah. And all who we play is like Toronto, Niagara Falls, Buffalo, Halton, Hamilton, Southern Tier. So those are all like hot spots for COVID. So we're not able to play there right now.
Oh, that's tough, man. So COVID's causing you guys to do all kinds of inter-squad, inter-scrimmage stuff, just amongst yourself. Yeah. How's that like competitively? Are you guys able to, really go hard against one another, or do you feel like you're having a good season?
It was when it was just our age group and the year older, but now there's a whole bunch of younger kids, and some of the goalies, when they jump, they hit their head on their crossbar now because they're younger. Yeah. So it's kind of a crap show now, but it was good at the start, yeah. But then
are you able to just score at will? Like, it's not really challenging for you? Is that what you mean with some of the younger guys?
Yeah, depending on the team. Like, there's still kids my age and a year older. So, like, it's depending on what shift, right, and who I'm out against. Yeah. But I'm doing other 4-on-4 stuff, and that's better.
That's good, man. I mean, at least you're on the ice and skating. I know it's got to be a tough situation. I can't even imagine, man. Like, I'm not in a situation like, playing – with a team environment or having to go to the rinks all the time. But I can imagine for you, obviously, right in the, on the come up, you're 13, you're playing hockey and you got this COVID thing coming at you. But like, what have you done to kind of overcome it, or to, make sure that you're staying, hustling and staying progressing so that you don't fall back?
Yeah. So when the rinks weren't open yet, about May, June area, like April, I was just shooting hundreds of pucks a day, working out, just trying to do the best I can to keep in shape, get better as a player. Yeah. And then the rinks opened up, and I was training about twice a week. That was going good. I was still doing a whole bunch of off-ice stuff. And then more arenas opened up, and then I started to be on the ice every day, like every other day. Like right now, I'm on the ice pretty much every day, and then Sundays twice. So.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah. So every day, at least you're getting touches every single day. That's awesome. Must be kind of tough though, not being,
Going good,
I was a guy. I loved games. Practices are obviously, the work, but it's mostly practice for you, or you know what I mean? Are you getting that outlet for games?
No, not a lot of games. No.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's got to be a tough transition, something to get used to.
Yeah, it's bad, but hopefully the world gets through this and next year's back to normal.
Yeah, what do you guys like? What do you and your friends think about everything?
Some real hockey and start flying.
Hey, Kasen, what do you and your friends think about everything that's happening right now? Do you?
Yeah, I heard you. we're just like my team friends or like school friends.
I mean, yeah, your hockey friends, and your school friends. What's the attitude with you guys, like, as far as, you're the ones having to go through all the nonsense of you got to go to school and be socially distant and learn and, do online learning and wear masks everywhere. What are you guys saying about it?
It's weird, but like we don't social distance part, like it's not like outside of school or whatever, like we're together. So like it's not like there's not a whole big bunch of us, but like we're together anyways. So we're not scared to get it ourselves, but we're scared for grandparents or whatever. So we just do what we can do and do what we think's best.
Yeah. And then as far as like going to the rink and stuff, do you think that it has does it have a big effect on, how you train and how you prepare, or no?
No. Yeah. So yeah, it does. So we get left in we only have 15 minutes to get dressed. We don't get to warm up as a team. No team workouts this year. It's not the same, like not music, 3-on-3, like it's just not the same environment, is it?
Yeah,
like,
it's gotta be
that
tough,
it was before this whole COVID thing.
Yeah, there's a real camaraderie about, the locker room before practice and like really getting to know your teammates differently that way. You mentioned not getting ready with the boys. That's got to be tough to get used to for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. What are some positive things that have come out of the situation that we're in right now? Do you have, you know what I mean? Like for me, I got a lot of things that I've taken, my life is in a lot of ways in positive way. But what about you?
Yeah, many. Well, I could go on for days. Like, honestly, if I had to choose this COVID thing, I'd choose for it to happen because, like, I've met so many relationships. I've met so much people. Like, you, got to know you pretty well. Like, it's great using Buttendz. That never would have happened without COVID. I've met a lot of different trainers. I've got more experience. I grinded in quarantine than I ever would have before. It's just made me a better player, more positive. Wanting to follow my grind. Before I just thought, like it doesn't take hard work, and now I just every day putting in the work.
That's awesome, man. Honestly, man, like you mentioned, you and I got to know each other early on during the quarantine, and we were chatting a lot more than maybe we would have otherwise. Same for me, man. I've made a lot of new relationships and got to do all kinds of different things because of this experience. So obviously, it's easy to sit back and be like, complain about everything that's happening, but you're a guy that I've got to know as, somebody who's always positive, and your work ethic is honestly inspiring for me, man. I see you putting in the work, and sometimes I'll be thinking like, oh man, Kasen's out there grinding, man. I better get on my grind as well. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing a lot of positive things.
Thanks. Yeah, you're definitely an inspiration to me. Like that COVID thing, you helped me out a lot. Thank you. The push-up pokers, those were.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Those, and so, man, for me, it's been like you said. What's up?
I said those seem to be back in the day. We haven't done them in a while.
Yeah, we just trying different things, man. I did a workout the other day on my Instagram with my buddy Sebastian from over in Slovakia. Actually, a new workout that I kind of discovered, well, because of COVID. So for COVID, normally I'd be living in New York and be doing, traveling for Buttendz and be doing, in the rink stuff. But since all that stuff got shut down, I actually moved down to Puerto Rico with my cousin, and we started surfing. And because of that, I needed to start training in a different way because, to be honest with you, man, some of these waves down here are so big and it's pretty scary. So I started doing like, breath holds and like breath training. And I started doing it while I was working out. And when I'm doing it, I'm thinking to myself as a hockey player, I was like, whoa, this could really help hockey players. This really could have helped me, when I was younger, practicing low oxygen and like really pushing myself in difficult situations that I wouldn't have done. And it's something like new, like that I discovered during COVID, kind of like what you're talking about. Yeah, man, had the chance to do that. I'd love to do a workout with you again, dude, on a live stream and really put, push. So anytime, man. Anytime you want to rock. Maybe next week you can do one. Yeah,
sure.
What do you think? You want to try the weaponized breath hold workout, the squat workout I did?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, man. Yeah. It's a next level thing, man. I'm telling you. And like you're a guy it's fun to to see, the stuff that you're doing, to prepare and to get ready and train for your hockey career. You're always looking for new things. And as a young player, man, that stuff's going to pay off for you huge, man, down the road. So keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
So what you got going on the rest of the week? I know it's Friday and you had school this week. What else is going on? You got a big weekend coming up, hockey. What's going on?
Yeah. Had a big week of hockey. I've got hockey tonight. I've got 3-on-3 tomorrow. Sunday I've got a 4-on-4, 3-on-3. So yeah.
Heck, man. What else do you like to
Good
do
weekend.
besides hockey? What are things that you like to do with in your life, man? Obviously I'm a hockey player. You're a hockey player, but what else do you like to do?
Hmm, Fish. I like to go. Like obviously it's getting cold now. Not as much fish, but I like to fish, hang out with friends, bike, play different sports. Just I like to draw and design. So
Oh, nice, dude.
yeah. If
That's
I'm
pretty,
not on the ice or shooting pucks.
yeah. How did you have you always known that you wanted to
Right.
be a hockey player? Is that your number one sport?
Yeah, hockey's definitely always been my number one sport. I love golfing. Yeah, that's another thing. In the summer, I golf a lot.
Oh man, we
Um,
have to tee it up one of these
but
days, man.
if hockey, yeah, if hockey doesn't go my way, and on architect,
Architect?
so yeah,
That's
I
cool.
think it's lagged. I think you're hearing me later than I'm talking.
Yeah, it's a little laggy. I hope that the recording after when we stop it, I hope it records
Yeah,
and doesn't have that lag in there. But yeah, I don't know,
yeah,
man. These are the technical difficulties that you have to deal with sometimes. So, but I
yeah.
appreciate you bearing with me here, man. By the way, what do
Okay.
you think about the new set, man? What do you think about the new the design? I'm still gonna add a few more panels back here, but what do you think?
The what?
The panels, the black panels, man.
Those are sweet. What are they? What do they do?
It's like soundproofing foam. Look, here's a piece of it right here. I'm gonna like build it out so it has a little bit more design. I didn't have time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
sweet.
Just to kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
How's things down in Puerto Rico with surfing,
it's
doing
great,
what
man.
you can best down there?
Yeah, it's pretty sick down here. And again, oh, sorry, man. Yeah, it's great, man.
Good.
I came down here, honestly, man. Like, I just started really surfing a lot over the summer, and like really, basically trained every day, and like have been surfing as much as possible. I think it's a great workout for hockey too. Like for me, it's super challenging. I went out today looking for some waves, but there's a swell that came in, and the waves are too big for me today in my area. So if I want to surf, I think tomorrow I'm going to have to go over to the west coast of the island, a little bit southwest, because it kind of shields from the north swell that comes in. And the waves are so big, they're like 10 to 15 feet, like overhead, huge crackers. I'm like, no, I might die.
Yeah. A kid on my team, shout out to my goalie, Cam Carney. He loves surfing, freshwater surfing. He goes from right through the winter, January, December, like right through the winter. Puts his wetsuit on, booties on, and off he goes.
Oh, that's
So yeah,
sick.
shout
Where
out to
does he go?
Cam.
Lake Ontario?
Yeah, so yeah, Kincardine. So I'm not sure what lake that is, but so Kincardine. So he'll just go all year round, and the only thing that gets cold is his face because he's got no face covering, but everything else is covered.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty cool, man. I see some of these. I just saw a video the other day of this guy surfing huge waves. I think it was Lake Erie or Lake Ontario. I can't remember, but he had the full wetsuit on. That's one thing about down here that's super nice. Down in Puerto Rico, the water is like 85 degrees, so like no wetsuits. It's sunny pretty much every day. Now like,
warm down there.
it rains like once a day here, but only for a little while. So it's pretty nice, man. Things are going pretty well, and just working and hanging out, surfing it, and trying to surf every day and just staying.
Yeah, surfing's definitely a good exercise.
Oh man, it's super, it's amazing. And I think like, again, for hockey players, if you have the opportunity to be able to surf, like, using your arms, using your body to, face the bigger water, and it's amazing, man. From a cardiovascular workout to just, it's intense too, having some fear, staring up at some of these big waves as they come in at you. Like, it's pretty crazy, man. The other day, a wave broke in front of me. I was out with my cousin, and it was super big. And we were out there for a bit, and like it was so big. And all of a sudden, like I look in the distance and I see this giant.
Didn't your cousin leave?
What?
Didn't your cousin leave?
Yeah, he left, but he's coming back tomorrow. He actually just went to he flew to Phoenix. He's picking up a car
sweet.
and shipping a car here. So he flew home. He's on his way back. I'm picking him up at the airport tomorrow in San Juan.
Sweet.
But yeah,
Nice.
I look off into the distance. There's this giant wave coming at me. I'm like, oh no. I started paddling at it as fast as I could. And I realized, like, at one point I realized, like, I'm not going to get there. It's going to break in front of me. And so sure enough, I like go for a big breath hold. I try to duck dive the wave. It smashes right on top of my head, picks me up, throws me upside down, I lost the board. I'm underwater. I swear, man, I must have been underwater for like 15, 20 seconds. I come up. I look up. There's another wave.
You don't get scared?
Oh my gosh, dude, this is awful. So yeah, but anyways, that's
Are you scared?
Parts. But when you actually get out there and you catch waves and you're riding waves, it's pretty awesome, man. But yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
But yeah, dude. So I don't know, man. What else? You have hockey all weekend. You're on your way to hockey tonight too, right?
Yeah.
What do you got going on tonight?
Yeah.
What's the session?
Training. So, like McCully, it's a lot of like flow stuff, like a lot of touches, guys going down together. Not as much like a lot of 1-on-1s, 2-on-1s. It's just a lot of flow drills.
Oh, that's good.
Training.
I love that. Everybody loves a good flow practice. Is everybody? I think.
So got that tonight and Sunday. I'm out with them again, but it's 4-on-4.
4-on-4 Sunday.
I can't hear you.
4-on-4 Sunday. That's pretty cool. Do they have referees and stuff out there too?
No, not with that one, but with the 3-on-3 with the Highlander organization. Yeah, they do.
That's pretty cool, man. Well, awesome, man. Hey, Kasen, I really appreciate you coming on and hanging out on the Zoom call right here. It's pretty cool, man, and taking your time. You've been a great Buttendz ambassador as well, buddy. I always seeing your stuff. So I'm going to put a link for your YouTube in the description below, so if anybody wants to check out your YouTube channel. You got any videos coming up, Lan?
I've got an intro plan. I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing a pregame routine video.
Oh, nice. All right. I like that. And that's pretty sick. Pregame routine video.
Yeah, and Ambassador thing. Thanks for having me constantly supporting me throughout this. It's been great.
It's my pleasure, man. And like you said, we've had a chance to connect even more during COVID, and look forward to hopefully when this is all passed, we can get up there, get on the ice together, and zip it around a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I wanted to ask you too. I know you're
for sure.
and you're always listening to music. Do you have like a pregame mix that you listen to, or certain music that you listen to before you go on the ice?
Not really. I need to upgrade my music, but I love Juice WRLD. I listen to him a lot. Come and Go, Life's a Mess. What else do I listen to? Lemonade. Just a lot of hip hop stuff, rap.
Nice, man. Same here, man. Yeah. I remember back in the day, I always used to be like in the back of my dad's car with all my CDs in the book with the portable CD player. I'm still doing the same thing, only now I got my phone, so it's super sick. But all right, that's cool, man. Give us one more track that you've got, like recent track that you've been listening to before you go on the ice for your hockey games.
Like a playlist.
Yeah. I think you mentioned Juice WRLD, and who else? You mentioned Lemonade. What else? Life's a Mess.
Juice WRLD. Come and Go. Wishing Well. Bandit.
Nice.
That's a lot of Juice WRLD stuff. Drake. Yeah.
Nice. Dude.
And recently, I've been bringing back a lot of old songs. I actually just listened to Kill Shot by Eminem again.
Oh,
and it's been about
who do you think won that? Who do you think won that rap beef?
Listen to that.
Who do you think won the rap beef, Eminem or MGK?
I say he's the fastest rapper in the world.
Who, MGK or Eminem? Yeah, Eminem, OG.
But I don't know. Apparently, I heard that he when he's rapping, he auto tunes it to make it go faster.
That's possible.
But I heard, but who knows? The
way they tune it in the production of it. You know, interesting about those two tracks, the MGK and the Eminem tracks, are both produced by Ronnie J. You know Ronnie J?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie J. Shout out Ronnie J.
Yeah.
So you bringing back some old school Eminem kill
Yeah.
shots. Do you listen to
What's
do you
your
listen to, like
favorite?
old Eminem, like original Eminem?
Not really like God, but not really original. No, I haven't really listened to his original.
Oh man, that's funny. My funny story.
What's your favorite?
What my favorite? What's my favorite? What
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
by Eminem?
Song?
Oh, just in general, like of
No,
any song?
no, just song in general.
Oh wow, tough question.
Yeah.
I mean, right now,
Or
recently,
like, what's your most favorite?
my what?
What is it?
Wait, what'd you say? You want to know
What
my
is?
time favorite song?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I think we glitched out a little bit. I've been recently listening to, well, I listen to rap music a lot. I listen to deep house music a lot. I've been listening to a lot of reggaeton. Alejandro and Anuel AA, Relo. I don't know if you've heard it. It's fire.
No.
Yeah. When I was back in the day, it's funny, man. When I was a kid, I bought the Eminem CD. Like I think I was like 16, maybe. I just started driving my mom's like car that I drove my mom's car when I first got my permit, and I bought the Eminem's first album, and I left it in the car by accident. And she got in the car after I was driving it, and like she turned it on, and I remember she took the CD out of the CD player, broke it in half. Anyways, funny story. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like you and I have a similar
Yeah.
taste.
And music, yeah. Not really on the stuff on the lives though. What's that kind of music?
The stuff on the lives.
Like no words, just it's like.
What?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
No, the stuff that I play on the
can't
lives
hear you.
is more like melody to have like in the background for like almost a little bit of like a cadence. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard to play like music like.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, like I wouldn't want to be playing like gangster rap music during a live stream. You know what I mean? Like it might be inappropriate or it might just send the wrong message or the wrong vibe.
Yeah.
Try to play something that's got like a little like a little bit of beat to it, and that's the kind of music that I listen to like in the mornings when I'm doing work and when I'm reading. It kind of just keeps me kind of flowing, and like so if I'm doing an hour live stream, I like to play some like basically it's like a deep house mix is what I look for. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
What book are you reading right now?
I'm rereading The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson. I read it. It was awesome. And then I'm rereading it because I feel like I want to get more. I want to like understand it more and be more. It just was really good. And plus I traveled and I didn't have a book at the time. So I just decided I would reread it. What about you? What are you reading right now?
I don't read. I know it's good for you, but I just seem to. 9 minutes after I read it, I won't remember anything about it. Like, it just seems to be boring to me. I mean, unless it's an interesting book, like No Days Off, like Max told me, that's the only book I've ever been interested in and remember stuff.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to get started, man, is reading books that interest you, you know, and not trying to go too crazy. I know sometimes in school, like the teachers can assign books that are boring. I remember being younger and being like, oh man, reading is boring. But you're right. Dude, reading is huge and it's really good for you. And like I started especially you know, as I got older and I started wanting, you know, thinking like I wanted to start my own business. You know, I used to hear about like, you know, owners of their own business, you know, read a lot. And I was like, well, if I'm going to own my own business, I better read more. So, you know, I want to know more. I want to be more interesting. And I had to figure out a way to make reading part of my life. And at first it was hard because like you said, it's kind of boring. Sometimes you'd rather just like, you know, look at your phone or read or listen to music. But if you can just make a habit of like, for me, I don't look at my phone in the morning.
Yeah.
I read like right away. I wake up and I start reading, like even if it's just a page or one chapter in the morning, and just make that part of your morning routine and become a habit. Then you all of a sudden, next thing you know, in 2 years, you're going to have like a whole stack of books you've read. And then it does help. Definitely helps you. It makes you, you know, just more worldly and more interesting, I think, overall. So if you can start now, you know what I mean? Just try to make it a habit. But yeah, the Max Domi book was great, man. I've been thinking like I'd like to do a book club. Max actually just texted me this afternoon. It was funny. I was just driving, going looking for a surf spot, and he texted me asking me about some new grips. So we gotta send Max some grips so he can train for the summer.
Great. Yeah, where
Ready for
Columbus? Where is he right now? Is he in Toronto?
Yeah, I think he's up in Toronto. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll tell you something funny.
Yeah.
So, guy, kid he went to college with, or his roommate or something, actually lived or trains Max Domi, like cooks for him, trains him and stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but Max Domi was just building a new house, I believe.
Oh, nice, dude.
Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
this guy was getting it ready.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. Man. Life of an NHL star, hey?
Yeah.
You got your own.
Toronto.
You got your own everything, man. That's sick though. That's the goal, dude. That's what if I'm you, that's what I'm thinking I want, man. Get to the point where dedicate your whole life to your hockey career and to your body and to getting yourself ready for to be the best you can be on the ice, and then also being like what's cool about you, man, is that you've got the off ice stuff too. You're a good person, you got a good personality. Make sure you're developing that as well as your hockey on ice game, and then sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Cool. Hey, Kasen, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me on today. And
what?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry, man. I think we got a little delay. I hope the recording turns out, but thanks a lot for coming on, and I appreciate you doing this and spending the time as always, man. It's always fun talking to you, and yeah, dude, make sure everybody, if you see this, make sure you subscribe to Kasen's YouTube channel, follow him on Instagram as well. Beitzy, what's your Instagram?
Beitzy_91 and YouTube too.
Same YouTube. All right, cool, man. Well, have a good skate tonight, buddy, and stay in touch if you need it. You got that new? I sent you that stuff in the menu, so keep me posted when that comes as well.
Sweet. Yeah, I will. And yeah, thank you for having me on. Can I say something quick?
Yeah, of course.
For those kids, younger kids out there, I just want to let you guys know, no matter hate or anything, just keep grinding, keep doing your thing, and if you have a dream, just keep going for it. No days off, and put 100% in.
Super dope, man. That's awesome, man. Way to go. That's super inspiring, and I really appreciate it, Kasen.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks a lot for coming on, and we'll do it again soon, all right?
You too, as always.
Great job, man. Talk to you later.